Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the ADF Job Opportunity Assessment, also known as the JOA. Make sure you watch this video until the end because I will give you a free sample test so you can practice yourself and see exactly where you stand. Before we start, there are a few very important things you must understand about this test. The JOA has 51 questions and you only get 20 minutes to complete it, which means you have around 23 seconds per question. So this is not a knowledge-based test. It is a speed and accuracy test. If your time management is not good, your score will drop very quickly. Another thing many candidates do not realize is that even though the JOA is an online test, some people will be asked to sit the test again on their assessment day before the interview. That means you could end up doing the same test twice. Within 1 year during the on-site test, there is no phone, no calculator, and an examiner will be watching you in person. This is why I strongly recommend that you complete the online test by yourself. If there is a big difference between your online result and your RE test result, it may be recorded on your profile and you could be asked to explain it during the interview. The best way to avoid this situation is simple. Prepare properly and complete the test honestly on your own. In terms of preparation, you only need 4 days of focused study. Most people waste a lot of time reading Reddit posts or watching random videos, which usually creates confusion instead of progress. Our team was one of the first groups focused specifically on the JOA, and we have already helped hundreds of candidates successfully enter the ADF, including career coaches. So trust the process, lock in for 4 days, and that is enough. The JOA has 3 types of questions: abstract reasoning, numerical reasoning, and verbal reasoning. The best strategy is to spend 1 full day on each question type and then use the final day to review all your mistakes and weak areas. You also need to remember that on your assessment day, there may be a second test at the office. You will only be given blank paper and a pen. There is no phone and no calculator, and someone will be watching you the whole time. This means you must be very familiar with all question types, so your on-site test result does not differ too much from your online test result. Now let us look at some abstract reasoning examples for question 1. Which figure completes the series? The correct answer is C. This type of question is about spotting multiple patterns at the same time. There is a position rule where the black square moves according to its location. There is a movement rule where the circle moves clockwise. And there is also a reflection rule where the arrows mirror each other. Once you identify all 3 rules, the answer becomes clear. For question 2, the correct answer is C, because a similar figure reappears every 4th step, and each time it reappears, it rotates by 90 degrees. Once you see that rotation cycle, the pattern is easy to follow. For question 3, the correct answer is A. The black half alternates from top to bottom, and at the same time, 1 white square is added in each step. So following that logic, the next figure must be A for question 4. Which figure is the odd one out? The correct answer is C. The center circle alternates between filled black and crosshair, and every second step a new arm is added moving clockwise, which leads to option C for question 5. Which figure is next in the series? The correct answer is A. All figures have 2 black flags facing inward and 2 white flags positioned opposite in every option except one white flag faces in and one faces out. Only option A has both white flags facing out. Question 19. The first 4 figures in the line follow one another according to a certain pattern. Find what the plan is and then select the next one in the series. Yes, the correct answer is D. There are 2 patterns to note when solving this question. The first is that the arrow in the middle of the shape is moving in a counterclockwise direction. The second is that the number of sides of the shape is increasing. See below. Therefore, the next item in the series is D. Question 12. The first 5 figures in each line follow one another according to a certain plan. Find what the plan is and then select the next one in the series. Yes, the correct answer is C. The pin rotates 45-degree and 90-degree alternately and moves 1 space. Each space is equal to half a side of the square. The arrow rotates 90-degree and 45-degree alternately and moves 2 spaces and 1 space. Therefore, the next one in the series is C. Question 5. Which figure completes the series? Yes, the correct answer is C. The first and second pattern in each row combine to form the third pattern in the row. Therefore, the missing pattern is C. Based on your final score, you will be offered different job categories. Most candidates get stuck at Type A. If you want access to better roles, you must answer as many questions as possible within the time limit. Unanswered questions are counted as incorrect. So speed is critical. Remember, you only have around 23 seconds per question. If you see a question that is too difficult or unfamiliar, skip it immediately and move on. Do not get stuck on one question. Usually, you will receive your result within 5 days. If you use our full package, you will unlock all job opportunities you are eligible for, and you will also receive full assessment day interview materials. Most candidates only need 2 days to prepare for the interview. Finally, this test becomes more difficult every year. In the 4 days before your test, you need to fully focus on preparation. Stay away from social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. They will not help you pass. All you need to do is practice repeatedly with the right materials for 4 days, and you will give yourself a real chance to join your dream career and make your family proud. If you have any questions or need extra help, feel free to contact me. My contact details are in the description below, and I usually reply within 12 hours. Good luck, welcome to the ADF, and I will see you in the next one.